What's your financial package with the airline?
Well, you ought to know the salary.
Everything.
I have basically a package which is about a quarter, I would say, of what Mr. Peter Davis used to earn.
So how much does that translate to?
About 125,000 euros.
Maria once again said basically hands off Air Malta to politicians, when ultimately, let's face it, you're a political appointee. Like, how can you expect these people not to butt into effectively, something that they own?
I mean, yes, but there's the political direction, and then there's the business direction. The important thing is that the political direction and the business direction converge. That's what she meant, and that I think Malta has to actually survive. And I think the two have to actually converge. There has to be the vision of government, and there has to be our business strategy that have to converge. We can't have a part of this would pull down the other one, or vice versa.
But as is, it's all tied into the 5-year political cycle now. Every 5 years, if there's a change in
government,
but
I think Malta is such an important thing that I don't think politicians can afford. Because I think even if a new government is elected, it would like to have a success on its hand, not a failure.
So, Air Malta is set to lose 32 million in the 2014-2015 financial years. Why would anyone in their right mind want to invest in the airline?
Well, I think Air Malta has to move forward according to the restructuring plan.
Which it is not at the moment.
Well, I mean, we're at 16 million. We're at 16. So basically, I think there are 17 months left. Okay, and I think the objective is to put Air Malta in a very good, in a good shape. Let's put it that way. But Air Malta, don't forget, has assets, and the assets are primarily its slots. Its slots. I think that is why somebody would invest actually in Air Malta. Probably it will be a non-European airline. Don't forget that in Europe, the slots in Europe are rather congested. It's very difficult to get a slot, say in Heathrow and these places. So having some form of alliance with an airline that will be interested in that type of market where Air Malta flies to, I think is a very good selling point. I think. And don't forget, we are strategically located, and it also is able to connect from the east. In the east, I mean not just the Middle East, but also beyond this. As you might know, the fastest growing market in the airline industry is Asia, and there's a lot of traffic towards Europe. So I think, in a nutshell, Air Malta has assets that airlines would be interested in. Obviously, we have to get a house in order.
And are there any discussions underway at the moment?
No, at the moment, at least my remit. Let me put it this way: the remit of management is, when I was appointed CEO 2.5 weeks ago, was to focus on the restructuring plan. The partners, the strategic alliance, whether equity or whatever, is a shareholder's remit, of which probably all the options will be and are being discussed, and then based on the best option, the company will move forward.
But surely you'd be kept in the loop with
Definitely, and we have to contribute by providing information, by providing all sorts of data to actually arrive at these decisions, because these decisions are not very, they're not clear cut. You have to have all the options with all the pros and cons, and then at the end you have to look at the economic, you have to look at the political, and you have to look at the strategic pros and cons of each.
So would you say Etihad or Qatar Airlines would be the most likely partners?
I don't know, honestly. I don't know. I mean, Etihad have already taken up Alitalia. I don't know. But there could be airlines beyond those airlines. Why not somebody from, I don't know, India, the Philippines, or whatever, that wants traffic into Europe.
And what will happen at the end of these 17 months if an investor is not on?
well, Malta would be in a good position, basically, to keep on trying to actually improve its profitability.
But your chairman, Maria Micallef, said 17 months, and we have to kind of get the economies of scale, which basically means we
Yes,
need
but
investors.
in the 17 months, we're going to be start being profitable.